MB Enclosures has his own YouTube channel, and this guy is an animal when it comes to designing boxes.
Unbelievable. I couldn't even believe that there was 2 8s in there.
This guy right here is doing something special.
I welcome y'all to MBE, what you about to see, box building in a different league. In this SQL scene, believe that money ain't a thing when it comes to its kings. Now that's fact, not fiction. Call 44694 48 then 18. Don't matter, you got 4 8s or 1 8 or anything between. He got what you need.
This is my crew. This is my gang. These are my kings.
Okay, from time to time, sometimes manufacturers do things without actually making a whole nother version. It was brought to my attention by my partners at DB Drive that they have improved upon the performance of the G5. And what they did, nothing really changed as far as the cosmetic of the woofer. What has changed is the soft parts. So they didn't call it version 2. They just improved upon the model. So the new models come with this card here. It's a yellow card. This is revised TS parameters. At first it came with a little booklet, a little white booklet, which I went back in time because I no longer have the old model. And this sees the old models, even though the model before, no, it was this model here. Actually, it was this model here. It looks like this. They had a little white pamphlet in there. I will show you the video to the old video, 4 years ago before I even start building boxes professionally. And I was reading from the TS parameters. I have those listed here. Well, for the G4, for the G5 phone, the FS was 34. The QMS was 3.193. The QES was 0.61. The QTS was 0.51. Well, those parameters have changed just a little bit. The production parameters, the QMS is roughly the same, 3.1 in the old model, 3.2 in the new model. The electromechanical losses was 7.3. On the old model was 0.61. The VAS, QTS was 0.51 on the old model. On the new model is 0.59. So roughly, that's not really a significant change as far as the losses, the QES, mechanical losses, that and another. You actually gain. You actually gain with the, I believe the QMS, you want to look at that as a gain. Even though it's minute, it's a fractional change. But what really changed was the VAS. The equivalent volume of air that's needed for the woofer to perform actually got smaller. So now it can work on a smaller box. The VAS here was, on the old model, was 7.37. The new VAS is 4.8. So it actually, we can get to work in a smaller box and still get adequate performance. It's already rated to play in 0.9, but now something like this will be even more suitable for, say, a Draco, more so than you can use a G7 in the Draco. So unless you want to not use your backseat at all, but you could use this and use 4 of these in the Draco like you use for the 608s in the Draco. Raymond Wickwire probably gonna comment here, and they both had the same cutout. He has a Draco with 4 608s. Now you can get a Draco with 4 G58s. The BL increased. The BL product increased because the MMS got heavier. Now, this is interesting. The moving saw parts got heavier. They actually made it heavier, so the base should be deeper when they break in, but the starting FS on the old model was 34. Well, the new model was 39, but you have gained. The diaphragm air load is 216 grams on the new model, whereas the old model, it was 169. So I think that was more of a factoring in the SPL. I guess it was allowed for that design. This design here is the base is going to be significantly deeper, even though FS starts off higher. The The sensitivity is roughly the same, and the X Max is still the same, 22.5. So they just did a little cosmetic change, not cosmetic, a little software change, technical change, without putting a new revision. Now, these are actually in the truck right now. These are actually watching the video right now today. Those of you keeping up, these are actually in the vehicle right now. I might cut away to show y'all a little cutaway. Well, actually, now we're going to do a performance video here shortly, by the end of this week, so we can see if with these changes, are these now going to be able to attain the king status. I never was able to test the original model because I didn't have the meter at the time. But now with this new revised revision, and maybe they listening and B to try to make it, they want even more. You know, they have DB Drive Research Group have the G7 as a king. They also have the Euphoria Audio as a king, and brought this to my attention. You know, they brought this to my attention so that we can see if can a G5 give to 140 dB on music. We're gonna see, because I love this. I mean, you can see the drivers. It's solid. It's solid. Dual 1-inch slugs, ceramic top and bottom plates, nice venting. This piece right here is actually a aluminum ring, not a short ring. It's just more mass to dissipate heat from around the coil. So far, like I said, I have them inside the vehicle right now. They sound excellent. They sound excellent. We're going to see what they do within a week, if they're going to be able to attain 140 dB. Yes, you can get these from me as well. This is an affordable option. This is what I recommend if you're going to do a Draco, not the G7. Same thing I said with the 2508. And this, I don't recommend you put those in the Draco. I recommend the 608 over the 2508 on the seat truck box. And I recommend the G5 and a Draco under the seat of a truck if you like DB Drive or like G7s. Now, you can't do the G7s. Much better just do the G5. As far as giving you an overall balanced sound, you'd be much better served to use 4 of these in the Draco than use King Kong, the G7. Anyway, peace.